As you know, for days we've been taking you to Langlaagte, just south of Johannesburg, where those miners have been trapped underground. Rescue operations have been very difficult. There are now developments, 2 bodies being brought to the surface. SABC's Griselda Lewis is there. Griselda, what can you tell us?
Well, a very good evening to you, Francis. Breaking news, of course, here from the Langlaagte mine, where we understand now that a group of about 35 volunteers who went into this mine here behind me to go and search for some of those trapped miners have now discovered the bodies of 2 illegal miners. They're working quite frantically at this point to try and bring those bodies to the surface. It's really going to take a very long time, because our understanding at this point is that one of the bodies is just near the entrance or the exit of the mine, yet the other one is still quite far into the shaft, and really residents are still waiting here. And quite crucially to note as well here, Francis, is that you'd recall since the beginning of this entire debacle, you'd know that at 1 o'clock in the morning, the Department of Mineral Resources, together with the Mine Rescue Service, had called off the rescue mission, saying that there was nothing further they could do. Of course, they called it off after having brought to the surface the body of one other illegal miner and another that was in a critical condition, and we understand he is still undergoing treatment at the Helen Joseph Hospital. So breaking news here now is that the bodies of those 2 illegal miners are going to be brought to the surface. It's going to take a very long time, but about 35 of the volunteers came to the fore to try and assist, because the families of these illegal miners have been maintaining from the very beginning that the bodies that were brought up yesterday, including the illegal miner who is in a critical condition, that was not all. There were others that were left behind. And let's chat now to one of the residents from the Zimbabwe community in South Africa, Mabena, who's really been trying to assist the situation following the cancellation, if I may, of that rescue team. And Ngabuto, thank you very much for your time this evening. Could you at first confirm to us indeed that the illegal miners or the volunteers who have gone underground have discovered 2 bodies?
Evening to everyone. Yes, we do confirm that 2 bodies have been discovered underground. You will know that at 2 p.m. this afternoon, 13 volunteers went underground to look for these bodies. At around 3:30 this afternoon, we sent another 7. In all, there were 20. And an hour ago, we then sent the other team and reinforcement to assist the guys, because they came back to say they have discovered 2 bodies and they needed assistance. As you have correctly pointed out, that 1 body was brought nearer, though it is not near to the entrance, and they have gone on to collect the other body. As you would know, the equipment that they don't have equipment to assist them in carrying this body, so this is why it's going to take a lot of time to bring it here. We are not sure whether it's going to take about 2 hours or 3 hours, but we are going to be patient. We are still speaking to the families. Both families, they are here from Zimbabwe. They are sitting here waiting patiently, traumatized though, but they are very grateful to these volunteers, 35 of them, and everyone who's here, who has been given all the necessary support that they needed, because we saw other people coming here, giving them some refreshments, and the people coming here, some buying these torches that are needed to...
Sorry, Mr. Mabena, we're really a bit pressed for time here, but is there any indication at this stage if there are more illegal miners that are still underground?
After the 2 bodies are brought to surface, we are going to make further consultations with the team that went underground and make a decision whether there will be a need to go back down maybe tomorrow or so. So we'll consult and make that decision.
Just for a bit of clarity before we wrap up there, this is the area, the area where these 2 bodies were discovered is not the area where the officials from the Department of Mineral Resources and the Mine Rescue Service were searching yesterday into the early hours of this morning.
Look, like we said in the afternoon in the press conference, that when the rescue team went down, you get to a place where you actually hit the wall, and then when you go 2 steps a bit up, there's a hole of about 30 centimeters. So the rescue team with their equipment couldn't go through in, but like we said earlier on, that a person who's thinner could actually go in. So the team that went earlier on at 2 p.m., this is exactly what they did, because in our view we had said that the rescue team should have consulted with the people that work in this mine, so that we could have made a determination to say how do you pass through that 30 centimeter wall, because we were told that the bodies were on the other side.
Mr. Ngabuto Mapena, I think we're running out of time there, Francis, but we'll certainly bring you a lot more here from this mine here at Langlaagte. Breaking news there again, the bodies of 2 of the illegal miners have been discovered. They're working quite frantically now. About a group of 35 volunteers are working frantically to try and bring those bodies to the surface. We'll certainly keep you updated here on the SABC's DSTV channel 404 throughout the course of the evening. It's certainly going to be a very, very long night. It's dark now, Francis. They don't have the equipment to try and bring those bodies up. They're using sticks. They're using any sticks, equipment that they can find in order to bring those bodies to the surface. We'll certainly bring you a lot more from here at the Langlaagte mine as the developments continue.
Thank you very much, Griselda Lewis, live from Langlaagte, and those 2 bodies have been found. And now earlier, the focus in Parliament, a lot of discussion